Hello everyone! I am Lapis the Jewel Slime, and welcome back. I feel like I screwed up that intro. Oh well. Welcome back to more Our Adventurers Guild. I'm streaming at a different time today. Instead of the usual, like, 10 p.m., I'm now streaming at 6:30 a.m. So, it is the morning. Hello! Happy July 1st. Dating the stream. Okay. So we have an assignment available to us by Vincent to give someone the celebrity perk and 1,000 experience, but the celebrity perk, basically just gives them Optimist, and it stacks with Optimist. I'm kind of just looking like, yeah, we could give it to Layla here to, like, stack Optimist with Celebrity. That is a good possibility. Could, of course, give it to one of our main units. I'm gonna put Zachary there. Actually, do I have parties? No. Parties I unlock in 2 days. God, it is cold. Christine could also be a good person to give the mood buff to. Alyssa is nice. Oh yeah, did we go over Alyssa yesterday? Or last time? It was not yesterday. I didn't stream yesterday, I don't think. But did we go over Alyssa last time? I don't think we did. Alyssa here is has the Merchant's Eye trait, which is completely unique to her, which increases the value of sold loot at the end of the quest by 30%. She has traumatic memories, which is haunted by the memories of her loved ones dying. She has -3 willpower and -30 willpower growth, which is how she has a willpower of 0. Oh, it's not the greatest. She has -2 crit. I don't even know how negative crit works in this game. And she is also educated for +50 intelligence growth. She has a talent for intelligence and for endurance as well. So this means she has at base 155 intelligence growth because she's a mage. But what makes Alyssa literally, I think she's my brother's favorite unit, and it is simply because of her unique skill tree, Merchant's Daughter. Merchant's education here increases intelligence and wisdom by 2, and their growths by 20, so she has 100 int growth just from traits and her talent. She also has base 9 intelligence and base 8 wisdom. Always prepared reduces the AP cost of using items by 1, very helpful with fire bombs or with mana potions. It allows her to mana potion and spellcast in the same turn. Used to traveling reduces the stamina loss by traveling by 50% and increases endurance and endurance growth by 20. And Vendetta. Damage is increased by 30% against the last enemy who has dealt damage to Alyssa. Not too useful if you keep her as a mage, because you don't want your mage in the line of fire. But hey, she's got good endurance. And you can generally keep her alive if it's a magic hit coming at her. Alyssa is definitely one of the strongest mages in the entire game because of how ludicrous her base 9 intelligence with a basically just off-rip 100 intelligence growth. If I like respec her class into something else, then put the skill point into Merchant's Education, then turn her back into a mage. Or just keep her as like a priest or something, because their stat growths are equal for intelligence and wisdom. And then like level 2, you can basically get, like level 2 or 3 is when you can get High Mage. And that boosts your intelligence even higher. Alyssa like can very easily get like 40 plus intelligence if all goes well. which is absolutely insane. Now, who do we have that isn't injured? Elon, Curtis, Alyssa, Feline. So, rogue, mage, and a priest. Sure, let's send them out on just a simple 1-star quest to get into the stream. Feline, Elon, Curtis, Alyssa, and Lila. There we go, everyone's set up. I'm out of common herbs. Just in case, we're bringing the fire bombs so they can get out of a tough situation. Nah. Yeah, nah. Alright, let's send them out and hope they don't die. I'm pretty sure they won't die. God. Alright, just a simple explore 75% of the map quest. The party found what seems to be an abandoned shack. When the group entered it, they were greeted by an abundance of rare herbs, flask, mortars, and pestle, and anything else that would be required to mix potions. It was evident that whoever lived here before was an alchemist. Considering the rundown state of the shack, the previous owner either died or abandoned the shack a long time ago. In one corner of the house, there was a chest that caught the attention of the group. It clearly looked like it held something of value, but the glowing runes on the lock clearly stated that a poor handling could have dangerous results. Curtis, please. Thank you. With advantage. The lock was picked successfully. The chest contained several potions, which were now part of the loot the party collected from the shack. Nice. Minor attack potion and health potion, and those common herbs are the most important thing. Alright. Is this... Okay, for a second there I was like, is this a single hunter? Alright, Alon, take the... let's give the high ground to Alyssa. Let's do this, because now sneak attack is up on all of my rogues. Okay, protect Elon here with that. Now we delay, wait for the hunters to close in. I think I'm gonna do this. Yeah, you are level 2. I probably should have checked for level 2 before I decided Beyond Limit was part of the plan there. Alright, just fire. Sneak attack. How much damage do I do with this? 6 to 8. Please land. Thank you. Ah, damn it. I can't get rid of this guy before he gets a move. Can't stop him from doing anything either. Can't even firebomb him because he's surrounded and I would hit one of the teammates. I wanted to stop wounds this fight, but oh well. I stopped wounds to everyone but Elon. And he should only be lightly wounded. Overall, not a bad encounter. Pretty good, actually. Even if Alon did get wounded. The party sighted a group of bandits who seemed to have returned from a successful robbery. They were carrying several bags of loot and seemed to be in high spirit. Right now, the adventurers haven't been spotted yet and have the perfect opportunity to ambush the bandits. The party decides to attack them. Free gold! Alright. These guys aren't in range. I don't think that they will get in range. Generally, I think I want to just stay out of their range. Wait for them to come. 5. Healing isn't necessary, and I don't have many heals. I only have 3, so I should maybe hold back and not be too trigger happy with it. Okay, the last one. Curtis can just run up. Just get sneak attack. Alright, good. Out of range for that guy. Capable of taking down that guy. I'm gonna be on limit so I can move here and attack here, so Alon can get the sneak attack as well. All goes well. I think Alon's gonna be taking a few points of damage this turn. Oh yeah, he's gonna get heavily wounded at the end of this quest. Or not. Okay, they're gonna spread the damage out. Alright. Oof. Alright, I got one hit in there. Nice. And this is 100% a heal. You're not dead. Yeah. Juan and Philene should be safe this turn. Protection against the crit here. Right, and just fire. There we go. Quick and easy. Okay, I got an extra health potion, so I think I'm gonna use it there. We got an accuracy boosting ring. Let's give that to, I think, Curtis? Yeah, Curtis. I got mana potions. Do I want to expend my mana potions? Or do I want to just camp? Because I think... Yeah, admittedly, I probably shouldn't have used that health potion, because I think camping's just the better thing to do here. You meditate for mana back. And then I think just hide in shadows on the 2 people with good initiative. Just lets them roll up to the fight. I'm exhausted. My legs feel like they're gonna fall off. Maybe you should consider taking up yoga. Huh, you think yoga's gonna help me carry this heavy backpack? Well, it might help with the complaining. Alright. Another group of bandits, all melee units. Interesting. Yeah, like I said before, and they got 3 blasts. the hidden really doesn't matter. Alright. You know what, these guys are gonna get into range here, so I might as well let them. Fire. Probably should have Earth Spike there for more damage. Oh well. Delay your turn for when someone, yeah, takes damage. Only one guy's threatening damage on Kyleen. She's gonna take a little bit of hurt, but... I think I want to be a little bit more aggressive, because I have good initiative compared to these guys. Yeah, I can now just Shadow Step here. Who's next up in the initiative order? Yeah, let's... Yeah, you're gonna go for the mage, aren't you? Oh! Okay, Ben, I think Alon currently has a point invested into his strength. Take that. Go over there, sneak attack. I could take the berry bush, but oh, chain attacks. Yeah, I don't want to rely on them. It was safer from a miss standpoint. From a standpoint of what if we missed. Yeah, both of those are in range actually, so I'm gonna go here instead. Oh wait, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Yeah, that's safe. Alright, I only got one more heal left. Alyssa is safe to just move here, right? Yeah, because they can't drop down that. Oh, right, hang on. Both of my rogues, which are currently hidden. Oh, wait, actually, don't stand in that file. Good lightning. But you're running low on mana. Yeah, I should save the shots for what matters. I would engage, but that means you're going to get hit, so you're gonna wait and then engage. Nope. Delay so you can heal when someone gets hit. Or you can remove stun, which is, yeah. Yeah. That was stunned. Whoopsies, I forgot you damage allies if you try and do that. Whoopsies. Ooh, not enough SP. I think I'm gonna just Yeah, Firebomb. Instead of restoring Alon's turn. That's not where I wanted to go. I want to go. Damage. Take care of that guy. You're stunned, but you're still valuable. Sneak attack. Alon's gonna be fine, but do just kind of give him a way to get out. Nice. Alright, that encounter wasn't super clean, but... there is the wild beasts over there. We could fight them, or we could head back to base. I think we're gonna head back to the guild. Daryl! Are you the guild master? That I am. I think I want to join the guild. You think? I guess I'm still on the fence on that decision. I'm used to working alone. That's rather unusual. It's more reliable. Other adventurers are usually hard to trust. Can't really argue with that. What changed your mind? Your adventurers managed to save a village I wanted to abandon. Since then, I wondered if there are more adventurers like that in the Adventurers Guild. I wondered if it's okay to trust them. But you're not sure. How about you make that decision for me? I really don't feel like I should be making such a life-altering decision for you. It's fine. I don't think I can come to a decision on my own. You should join us! I think you should join us. It's safer than to adventure on your own. Then I will be in your care, Guildmaster. Welcome to the guild, Daryl. Woo, Daryl, another unique character, much like Alon and Alyssa. Except, unlike Alon and Alyssa, Daryl sucks. Nah, he's rational and eagle-eyed, so eagle-eyed is always good, rational is fine. And he has the Lone Wolf perk. As long as there are no allies within 3 tiles, increases physical ability bonus, magical ability bonus, accuracy, crit, dodge, block, initiative, movement, bravery, and all resistances by 20%. This is pretty good. Of course, as long as there are no allies within 3 tiles. The tile for healing is 3. Until you get Bishop with Radiant Reach, then it's 4, but no, shut up. So, it's great, but it is really good considering he's at base an archer, and archers get the... Oh yeah, you also have his unique perfect tree, Experienced Adventurer, which gives him perfect vision, anticipation, and accurate and deadly. Hit chance can reach 100% for every 3 points beyond 100% increased crit chance by 1. Increases dodge chance against ranged skills by 30, and of course, accuracy, crit, and dodge, all by like 5, and the accuracy being increased by 10. Daryl's a nice enough adventurer. Although he's super easy to accidentally let die. Because you'll go like, oh, I want to proc his Lone Wolf, and then enemies are like, oh, hey, there's a guy all on his own, let's get him. But yeah, with Shadow Step, you can generally keep him alive, so long as he has mana for Shadow Step, he's going to be fine. Of course, doesn't have great mana. He's got a talent for Dexterity and Wisdom, though, and with Rational... He actually does make a really good hit-and-run kind of character with Shadow Step. He does boatloads of damage. Pretty accurate. He's gonna be critting pretty often. generally, this is the kind of character you want to throw onto, like, high ground and have him shoot things down, or you want to change his class to, like, a rogue or something. So you can then later get, like, a monk and have him use his ludicrous plus 20% to dodge, plus 5 dodge, and another 5 dodge there. And just kind of dodge tank enemies. Just kind of flank and dodge tank. Blade helps the injured. Thank you, Blade. You're the archer guy. Oh, there you are. Resourceful, kind, humble. Right, you are literally the embodiment of wisdom. No wonder this guy is helping the injured. Still considering whether or not I want to make this guy into a, like, a priest, get a better intelligence growth. Much better intelligence growth. I think that's probably the best option. Because giving him, like, a magical ability bonus with his high wisdom... I think that's just probably the best thing I can get him. Yeah, I've been using archers a lot more in this playthrough than I normally do. Normally, I never use any archers. But yeah, I think I just want that intelligence. But his dex is talent. Let's have a talent for dex, and having, like, dodge on a frail character is pretty nice. Oh, well. He's simply too wise not to invest in that wisdom. And, like, you know, keeping him as, like, a ranger and assassin isn't going to be doing him favors with that wisdom. Bards have a B in wisdom. That is weird. They don't really need it, considering they never really use, Huh, no SP bonuses. Oh well. They never really use mana or SP unless they're using magic skills. Like haste or fireball. Yeah, I do think I'm just gonna make him into a priest. He's so goddamn wise. And he's got kind, and, like, having a lot of SP is very important for healers, because the heal costs 8 SP. You wanted to see me? That's right, Guildmaster. Thank you for coming. I was hoping I could ask you a personal favor. Depends on the favor. Then let me start from the beginning. A few days ago, some travelers have been talking about an old wandering paladin, traveling the roads fighting monsters and bandits alike. From their descriptions, I think I know that man and would like you to find him for me. Does he owe you money? What? No. He's an old acquaintance of mine, a good man. Maybe too good. As long as I've known him, he traveled the lands with the sole purpose of helping people in need. That sounds like a good thing. It might have been 20 years ago. Now I'm only worried that he might get himself killed one day if he continues like that. Honestly, he was already at an advanced age when I first met him. In the past, I've asked him many times if he wouldn't consider to just retire and just try to live a peaceful life. But that man can be as stubborn as a mule. So, you want me to send some adventurers to find him and persuade him to retire? I was actually hoping that if we could offer him a place in the guild as an instructor. If we can convince him that the guild is a place that helps people, then he might be persuaded to share his wisdom with adventurers. This would keep the man out of harm's way, and the guild would gain access to the years of experiences of a paladin. I like the sound of that. I'll see what I can do. That's all I'm asking. Thank you, Guildmaster. Send out some adventurers to find the old paladin. Zoldak, the paladin instructor. Hell yeah. I want this guy. We'll send Alana. Oh, well, Alana's actually, not good after that last thing. Magda and Alyssa. We can send Magda and Roth out, actually. want to make this guy a paladin? They both would make decent paladin. Oh wait, no, you have weak. You're not a good paladin. Paladins are fun. They're a little bit of everything. They're basically a mix between defenders and bishops, or defenders and priests, with their own take on the guardians' abilities with their aura. Ooh! Hell yeah. Yeah, do I want to give Elan a level up, or do I want to wait until I get 4 skill points through random events? Nah, I think I'm not gonna sweat him that hard. I have done that once before. Pretty good level up. Do I take it? Yeah, I got 2 low chances for this. As nice as the endurance and wisdom would be, I think I just gotta take it. Yeah, I think the most important thing with him will be his strength. Elan, let's get you something in the hard worker skill tree. Dexterity training. Alright, Lila. Yeah, that's about as best I could hope for a level up. Alright, Alyssa, what do you got? Yeah, no, you're getting a +2 to intelligence, thank you. Nice. Alright, now she should just be 1 point in intelligence and wisdom off. Yeah. So at level 3, she'll hit, High Mage. Got a level 3 High Mage. You can't even do anything in High Mage until, like, late. Until, like, level 8, I think? Yeah, no. It's nice for the extra stat growths and extra stats compared to regular Mage, which have 5 and 10. 8, 15, this was 3, now it's 5. Magical resistances and mine resistance goes up by another. Oh no, mind. But yeah, better willpower and intelligence growth. And you get access to meditate and prepared spells on camping. Not that there's any spells you would really want to prepare at such a low level. Usually with prepared spells, you want to immediately use it on a fireball or a chain lightning or something. Oh yeah, I forgot to use crafting and narrative. Right, I bought you guys a drink earlier, and then that drink wore off, I think. That's what happened with these guys. Who is, like... I feel like Zoe is probably the best unit I currently have, with, like, lucky, dubious upbringing, and the extra crit chance I've given her. So that's like, what, 10, 11... I could probably just check here. Like, yeah, 11 from traits. She does a lot of damage. I think it's generally going to be my most powerful unit for a while, so I should probably give her Celebrity. I can redo these specific traits along with Celebrity if the person dies. I don't want Zoe to die. The alternative is I give it to someone like Elan or Lissa, but they're kind of too low level to receive it right now, considering crafting a narrative is plus 8% for each level and 50% there, so I'd be risking a, like, 66% chance, whereas with her, it's like a 90% chance. Yeah, 90%. I got a lot of wounded people. Did I check the... I don't think I did. Yeah, I definitely didn't. Just taking a quick look. Drunkard here, that's willpower but less wisdom. Scared of fire. Oh, no, you don't got the endurance. Resourceful, huge, and insightful. A lot of wisdom. If you don't got the willpower I want you to have. Yeah, huge would be nice, but... Nina, you're an optimist, you're organized, you're lazy, born leader. Wait a second. Intelligence, endurance, willpower, and workable strength. You might actually be a good paladin. Hell yeah. Kaylin has educated, is pretty frail and selfish, but... Trevor here could also be a good paladin. Ooh, Whitlock here, though. Kind, born leader, popular. We'll quickly take Whitlock. Trevor. Trevor. I'll just take Trevor, because I feel like he's just kind of good. Alan could be fun with quick and insightful... Ascetic? I don't know. He's doing this crazy new diet that can't be healthy. Just quickly. I think there's, like, a bean or something? I don't know. Willpower, wisdom, boring. Optimist, so that makes me somewhat willing to try them out. Why the hell not? I feel like you'd be a red shirt, but... Let's just throw all the newbies on a quest. You can bring Alyssa with you, because I want Alyssa to get, stack growths. Alright. So, Nina... Probably want to change your class, but I'll do that after this quest. Considering if I want to make you a paladin, C, D, 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 that is not good stat growths for the things I need on paladins, which is strength, endurance, and willpower. Wisdom and dex are the things that don't matter. Whitlock, willpower, wisdom, scarred, popular. Probably gonna make you a bard, actually, because you're just kind and popular. And of course a born leader, which means that I want as much willpower on you as possible. And bards, you just want as much willpower as possible on bards. And kind is a super helpful thing for bards to have. Willpower, intelligence, and endurance. It's not really a lot that uses willpower and intelligence, because willpower is all about getting crits, and intelligence is all about magic damage, which can't naturally crit. Then again, maybe he would be a bad, Arcane Knight? Yeah, I don't know. Take these. I realize how many backline fighters I have in this party. Time to outrange all the spiders that can move faster than me. Well, I see two things. There we go. Come on, get a 9. There we go. God, Whitlock is not having fun. Before the party was a strange sight. It seems like someone has left a big pile of chests in the middle of the cave, just like that. It was something that couldn't be any more suspicious. Most people would probably find the situation too questionable to leave it alone, but adventurers are usually greedier than that. Nina? Nina started inspecting the surroundings, trying to find any traps that could have been laid out to get them, or at least protect the chests. Nina couldn't find anything, but then she started to inspect the chests themselves. At first, there didn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary, however Nina could smell a faint suspicious scent surrounding the chests. It was then that Nina realized that it was what was going on. The chests were all full of flammable materials. It was very likely a trap where the chest would get ignited if anyone dared to open even one chest. Fortunately, the party was able to see the trap before any harm was done and left a pile of chests alone. That is single-handedly going to give each of them a level up. Alright. Goblin archers. Yay. Ooh, half goblin archers, half... Could just kind of pop a shot on this guy, but... Honestly, this party has so much range on them, I'm willing to just kind of... 1, 2, 3... I'll move you up a step, Whitlock. Or maybe I want to move you this way. Nah. I don't want to go here, because then I'm in range of getting shot twice. So I think I'm just going to take one step forward. I'm going to delay with you. Hit him with a magic missile. Alright. Yeah. It's a long shot. But we got him. Alright, that's one of the melee guys down. Something tells me I should move you out of the way. Even the magic missile, I'll move out of the way. Yeah, I have a feeling like I'm gonna take a lot of damage this round. Whitlock should be fine. Don't want him living. Slam that. Yeah, that's fine, honestly. I kinda do wanna draw attention away from the squishy rogue. Or the low health rogue anyway. That's almost gone into Shaken. Oh, he's about to go into Shaken actually. I should not have moved them up like that. Oh my god. %, huh? Ah, tactics RPGs. Can I just firebomb you and be done? Yeah, that seems right. Ah, shaken. There we go. Yeah, definitely could have played that a lot better. Then again, only Whitlock and Alyssa took damage. While wandering through the caves, the party suddenly started to hear the sound of clashing of metals in the distance. They immediately realized that those were the sounds of a battle unfolding somewhere in the distance. Approached the sound of battle. The party decided to follow the sound, whatever it was that was happening, not knowing could be the far worse decision. The party slowly approached the source of the sound, and the closer they got, the more intense the sounds became. When they finally arrived, they finally saw what was happening. A group of lizardmen were fighting with each other with what seems to be practice poles. It seemed like the party just stumbled into what seems to be a training place for the group of lizardmen living here. Unfortunately, the party was immediately spotted by the lizardmen, who didn't waste any time and replaced their practice pole with real weapons. These frickers are a lot stronger than what we're supposed to be fighting now, as you can see by the fact that level 3. They also have reach, meaning all of their melee skills do this. They do 14 to 18 damage, which you might notice is half my tankiest person's health. More than that on a high roll. Lizards are diabolical. They have resistances to fire, earth, and ice. 65 HP, which I am dealing 7 to 9 with Declan. So, naturally, we're not even gonna bother. That is not a smart fight to pick. Lizardmen are scary. Whitlock. Okay, we're gonna camp. Gonna have the archers get more supplies. Only one person can use that. Does anyone here have kind? I can't tell. That's not what I wanted to use. Oh well. I was gonna use those with someone who had kind, but... It's a beautiful spot. I love camping out in the wilderness. I can relate. It's peaceful out here. Makes you forget all your troubles. Oh. Well, darn. I don't know, the game sometimes freezes though. Oh, I accidentally hit the camp button, because it's N for the camp button, and that's next to M for... map. Alright, quickly just gonna... we could do another encounter. Yeah, this is kind of a group of characters that I generally want to, like, have them hang back at the start of combat. That's in range, actually. Find enough spot. There you go. I'm immediately gonna be throwing so many fireballs at firebombs at that spot. Declan's also going to be getting a wound at the end of this quest. Oh well. If I don't move on them now... we're gonna be on limit to kill all of them with firebombs. God, firebombs are so nice. Like, this entire encounter has basically been solved on that turn. With mere 2 firebombs. Okay, you know what? I think I'm just gonna stop doing that. Let's head back to base. Oh boy, it's time for the hardest mission in the game. You'll see what I mean in a second. Kind of want strength. You know what? We can reroll it. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful luck with Nina. Right, I don't think I wanted you to be an archer, but, like, I'm fine considering you got all 6 stat increases anyway. Right, I want you to be a bard, so I just care about dex and willpower. Nothing else. Can I want you to be a priest? Do I risk the wisdom to get an extra endurance? Yeah, let's do it. Hell yeah. Brave, magically talented, glutton. See, there is one class that does use both willpower and intelligence now that I think about it, and it's Paladin. Yeah, I think I can change Trevor out of a priest with that level up and into something that gets them more strength. Because it's 8 strength, 8 intelligence, 10 endurance, 10 willpower to become a paladin. Declan, that's fine. This is why I hate archers. A level up like that is fine. Willpower, wisdom... Willpower and wisdom. It's like rogue, archer. Oh, it's not that much wisdom. It's mostly willpower. And Optimus. And boring. Yeah, you are a red shirt. Now I remember it. Curtis can be... Lately, he's been acting even more lazy than usual and complained a lot about work. Oh, some people close to him believed he went into hiding to skip on work and should be back eventually. Okay. Okay. I've never seen that happen before, and I thought for a second there things were good, but it's fine. He's just lazy and is, hiding. Sparring accident. Today, Conrad and Daryl were sparring on the training ground, but due to a mishap, Daryl got injured. Falcon believes it to be an honest accident on Conrad's part, but Daryl has trouble believing it. Yeah, that's not surprising. Wow, Daryl being a meanie. Blade. Right, I made you the world's most wisest character ever. Nina, I wanted to change you to be, like, paladin material. You need a lot of endurance if you're gonna be a paladin. Alright. Nina. Endurance. The willpower being a C thing is kinda... You know what? Willpower being C is fine. No, you need a lot of endurance. Endurance is the main thing you need, along with strength, intelligence, willpower. You have good intelligence growth. Yeah, I think a defender is... I might have to pivot out of defender to get more intelligence later, but that's a later kind of thing. You're a bard. Rogues get both these in dex and willpower, so that's fine. Trevor. Right, you need endurance and strength are the main things you need, along with willpower. That's one option, but I think it's a defender again, admittedly. Declan... This... you know... Oh, right, we have parties now! Oh! My favorite system in this game. Alright. Here we go. You now have the ability to create adventurer parties and assign adventurers to them. Being part of a party has many benefits for an adventurer. E.g., adventurers in the same party interact more with each other and have an easier time developing positive relations with each other. Adventurers in a party also gain bonuses during quests, depending on their synergy. A party gains synergy by accomplishing quests together and having good relationships with each other. Replacing members will reset the synergy gained through accomplishing quests together. The synergy bonus only applies when the whole party is on the same quest. Ooh, boy! Hang on, we need... Oh, man, I should do the pre-stream mini art streams to make custom party icons for these guys, but what's the first one gonna be called? Alright, hang on. Fantasy team names. Fantasy... Party team names. Come on, give me some good ones. Adventuring party name generator. Go. What do you got for me? The Silver Wolves, Dark Cellar Crew. Okay, Dank Cellar Crew, actually, though. The Fainting Goats. The Silent Fist. Ragnarokers. Okay, now I kind of want a party full of bards called the Ragnarokers. That... that's a brilliant fantasy band name. Not even just fantasy band name, honestly. That's a good just band name. Freaks and Beasts, Music and Mayhem, the Clearwater Knights, the Midnight Society, Legion Arcanum, Minor Inconvenience. Hang on. That wins. That wins. The Minor Inconveniences works. The Necessary Evils. That is a party for rogues. That is a group of rogues right there. The Necessary Evils. Alright. We have some of these party... What's the Minor Inconveniences? I think the Snowflake, honestly. Of course we can mess around with some colors. For the icon, what do we want to go for? A minorly inconvenient snowflake. I think just white. Well, maybe with like the red toned out of it. Yeah. And for the background... for the background of the Minor Inconveniences, honestly, like a little bit more blue in this. Yeah. Alright, this is the party. This is our first party. Our first choice of adventurers. The Minor Inconveniences. I don't even know who to add onto the minor inconveniences, but let's first also make some other ones. The Dank Cellar Crew is pretty funny. Fainting Goats. That one's not as good. Music and Mayhem is funny. Clearwater Knights is good. The Midnight Society. Legion Arcanum is good for, like, a bunch of mages. Necessary Evils is, of course, the Bard. Not the Bard, the, Six Rogues party. I'm Necessary Evil. Oh, it's the most edgy rogue, edgy rogue team name I've ever heard of. Like, I'm struggling to think what would be, like, a more edgy rogue thing. Ooh, what else do we want to go with the other parties? Oh, God, minor inconveniences still cracks me up. Honestly, the Silver Wolves. It's simple. It's not exactly that complicated, but it's funny. Or not funny, but it's neat, you know? These guys. Admittedly, like, the whole, yeah, actually, the whole, like, silver... This is a little too blue. Want this to be, like, a little bit more. Yeah, that'll be a good color, and then just a black background for the Silver Wolves. So we have the minor inconveniences, the Silver Wolves. Honestly, I kind of want to leave, like, 1 or 2 slots open to any viewer suggestions. I think I can rename parties, right? I can rename them? Yeah, I can change the name later. So I think we'll have 1 more party, and then I'll have placeholder 1, placeholder 2, and then ask any viewers that pop into chat what they think a good team name would be. Legion Arcanum is pretty fun. Ragnarokers is hilarious. Clearwater Knights. The Midnight Society. You know, let me get some new names from this random fantasy name generator. Random party names generator. The Visionaries, the Night Owls, the Mystic Wolves, Tall Tale Riders, the Misfortunados, Tyrant's Bane, the Rear Guard, the Arcane Wind, Merry Plunderers, and Manglers. The Merry Plunderers is, like, a pretty good team name. Then again, I also kind of like the Night Owls. I'm biased, of course, but... Let me get one more. Yeth Hounds, the Handler, Diamond League, Unusual Rogue Patrol, Merry Plunder... Oh, well, same one. The God Slayers, Alabaster Prism... Oh, Alabaster Prism, though. The Wildcats, Kingmakers, the Clearwater Knights... Wow. Alabaster Prism. Wait, what the hell does Alabaster... What the hell is Alabaster? A dense, translucent, white, or tinted fine-grained gypsum. Variety of hard calcite. Pale yellowish pink to yellowish gray. So it's a color. Yeah, nah. Unusual Rogue Patrol. You know what, let's call these guys Merry Plunderers. Merry Plunderers. Is there like gold or something that I can make this? No? Okay, yeah, we'll make it like a golden dragon as their icon for now. Actually, I kind of like the red here. I think I want to go just a little harder with the red and... Hey, Lapis, how goes the stream? Hello, Popcorn. The stream is fine. Quick question. You got any funny names for a adventuring team? Oh yeah, this is nice. Alright, we got the Merry Plunderers. We're currently playing our Adventurers Guild, and we have recently unlocked the parties upgrade, so now I'm making parties to put all of my adventurers into. All of my random assortment of adventurers. This is a tactics RPG similar to XCOM and Fire Emblem, all that good stuff. And now I'm currently making parties. We have the Minor Inconveniences, the Silver Wolves, the Merry Plunderers, and I was planning on having just like two party slots open for any viewer suggestions. Just gonna make placeholder 1 and placeholder 2. Just kind of change the colors so they're recognizable. I'm also going to change you off of red, because I don't want a red. I want, like, 2 red. First thing that came to your mind was, Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Like any of, like, the Blue Lions, or stuff like that, or actually just Fire Emblem 3 Houses, because honestly, that's a pretty good team name. What do we got here? Yeah, I do... House names. Alright, wait, what are the house names? I haven't actually played 3 Houses. I played Engage, and then thought, meh. And then I'm like, it was good gameplay-wise, and then thought it was like, meh, story-wise. But I've heard that's kind of just what every Fire Emblem person kind of feels about Engage. Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Why is the first thing that comes into ROM? It's a Switch game, come on. House names. There we go, I can type. Engage is more fan servicey. Yeah, I noticed. What are the houses? The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and then the... It's not telling me what the fucking last one's. What are the last ones called? The houses. Yellow house names. What is it? Golden Deer, that's what it is. So the Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. Golden Eagle should be, yeah. Yeah, Golden Deer. You know what, there is a deer emblem. I was planning on making, like, custom pixel art emblems for these later. There is a deer. We could make it the Golden Deer. I think there's also a bird for the Black Eagles, and then... I don't think there's a lion. Oh, there's a lion paw. There's, like, a lion print there. I think that's a lion paw print. So we could name one of these parties after the Fire Emblem 3 houses. Actually, I think you can get a 6th slot later, so we could just name all 3 of them after the Fire Emblem 3 houses. Minor inconveniences. Who is the most minorly inconvenient group here? The minor inconveniences. Let's form the Silver Wolves. I think Desmond, Alice, Zoe, Chloe, Zachary. Sort of my A team here. I think they can all be the Silver Wolves. Right, these are the guys that took out the thing. They all roughly know each other. Yeah, they're all acquainted. I think having them form the Silver Wolves is probably a good choice. I'm gonna actually edit. Hang on. Oh, okay, so real quick, I think I'm just gonna organize them by like class. Then again, I could use with a healer of some kind. I don't think Desmond... Yeah, Desmond is kinda... I could really go for a healer on this team, but they don't have anyone who can be a healer. Then again, I don't need a healer if I just kill everything before it has a chance to heal. If I just have Desmond stall it and then kill them before I need to heal. So yeah, I think we'll go with, there we go. With the Silver Wolves. So I just wanted them to be the A team. The Merry Plunderers, I think Raphael could be a pretty good member. Hazel. Good bard. Alright, I think... So damage, support... You can generally stick to being a rogue, right? Yeah, so Phylene for rogue DPS, support... 2 melee DPS, so maybe a range DPS and a tank, or a healer and a tank. Could get both with a paladin, but I don't want to rely purely on a paladin for tanking, for all the tanking needed. So I think Christine, just being this team's healer. I definitely don't want to rely on Raphael to be the sole tank of the party. Then again, I suppose I could rely on both Raphael being a knight and a tank somewhere. Or a paladin to be a tank. Who did I want to be a paladin? Not you. Blade? No, you're a really good support unit, but not. Nina. I think Nina. Oh, then again... Hazel's already a born leader, and so she'll make a good party leader. I think I do just want a defender on this. Like, just a guardian or a tank. Just someone to hard tank everything for everyone else. Roth. Certainly paladin material. I think, yeah, I think Roth can be on this team. As their paladin, tank. So it's 3 rogues for now, but this will all change. The Merry Plunderers. Minor inconveniences. I think Alon could go into the minor inconveniences, because that's funny, considering he's probably the best adventurer in this entire guild. Once he gets up and going. Priscilla... Minor inconveniences. She's minor height, so it makes sense. She's tiny. Layla, I think Layla or Blade. I'll go with Layla. So we got a good mage, like a really good mage. Elan, god, these guys could very well become the A team now that I think about it. Oh, these guys are actually kind of good. These guys are actually kind of good. Elan. Who do I want Elan to be? Elan can kind of be anything I need him to be. So, I'm thinking... I kind of just want to make his strength as high as possible, and then maybe make him into, like, a Dragon Knight or something. Make him into this guild's Dragon Knight. Then again, I think there might be someone better suited to Dragon Knight. Although it's really hard to be better suited to it than Elan. Yeah, Raphael. Not as much strength growth as Elan, but he is huge, which is a plus 10% physical attack. Elan would still make a good knight. I'm realizing with this guild I do not have nearly enough paladins. Or not paladins, tanks. Curtis could be pretty nice as a tank. Just to slot in. He's strong, he's lazy, he's lucky. Talent for Dex. Could be a decent rogue. Not rogue, monk. I think that's why I have him on rogue right now. Just because I want to make him a monk. Alright, that's a good dodge tank, but... I need someone consistent. Dodge tanks kind of aren't as good on higher difficulties. You're a good paladin. God, why do I have so many good paladins? Okay, there we go. Minor inconveniences. 3 great units, and then 2 meh units. Right, let me organize these guys based on their party. Just to keep the parties together, and then let me find the order that the parties were placed in. Elan, Priscilla, Layla, Curtis, Trevor. So Elan, Priscilla, Layla, Curtis, Trevor. Yeah. And then Mary Plunderers, Raphael, Hazel, Philene, Christine, Roth. Well, Hazel, Philene, Christine, Roth. Okay, yeah, they're all in their order. Alright, which is, like, the best house to name this one after? I don't know, I've never played 3 houses. Let's put Blade and Alyssa on this party. Daryl for extra damage, so support, damage. Hey, get out of here, bot. Be gone, bot! None of you are exactly leader material, so I think Nina, with her soon-to-be paladin-y ways, can be the party leader here. So damage, support, tank. God, I really need more tanks. For now, we'll do that, and let's see if I can't find a tank. Please, someone with endurance? There is no one with endurance here. Zoe's a pacifist. Buff effects cast by this character last 1 turn longer. Great. Short-sighted, death wish, endurance talent. Okay, never mind. I really need characters who can actually tank, like Griffin here. But unfortunately he's scared of fire, he's greedy, and he's magically talented, which does nothing for tanks. Except paladins, but I have too many paladins! Who do I have left that's unaffiliated with the party? You could be such a good character if you weren't weak. You could be everything this guild needs. Oh well, I'll still throw Magda onto this party. I'm gonna put these two up here, just so I can have my parties all organized nicely. Alright, none of the individual parties are operational and ready. Alright, let's actually talk to Bai here. Oh, I'm not supposed to know her name yet. Take this! You call that a punch, you wuss? This is a punch! Ugh. She beat another one! That's 5 consecutive wins! Who is she? That's not important. She won again! That means... You know the drill, you drunken bastards! Another round of beer for everyone and 5 for me on this loser's tab. Cheers! What is happening here? We have gotten ourselves a very lively visitor, Guildmaster. She appeared this morning and the first thing she asked for was a drink. But apparently she is traveling without money and couldn't afford to buy a drink. So she started challenging people with fistfights, and they always make the same bet. If she manages to beat them, they have to pay a round of beer for everyone, and 5 for her. I heard it. And what's in it for them? What do they get when they win? Oh, they get nothing. They just want to beat her. What? Believe me, that girl has a really nasty mouth. Davy, where's the booze? I'm starting to sober up here. Yeah, I'll be right back. I love you, Tabby! Touch. What the hell? Why would you touch me there? I was just curious if you're a guy or a gal. Who are you, mysterious being? The name is Lapis. I'm the guildmaster of the Adventurer Guild. A master? Does that mean you're strong? Not necessarily. Ugh, boring. I call you master of nothing, then. Now I'm starting to get why people get into fistfights with her. So, what's your name? The name's Bai, master and rightful heir to the martial arts style Broken Fist. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Was it maybe Breaking Fist? Nah, that still sounds stupid. Aren't usually animals in those names? Tiger Fist, maybe? Nah, sounds ridiculous. Tigers don't even have fists. Fist of the East Star, Water Fist, Rock Fist, whatever. A martial art named by some stupid ancestor of mine. One I used to beat the crap out of people. From now on, I call it the My Fist in Your Face style. At least that name is self-explanatory. And what exactly brings you around here? Just traveling around trying to find some students. Students? Yeah, students. My old man kept whining at home how I should go out and spread our martial arts to the world. Pretty sure it was just a pretense and he just wanted his daughter, who was stronger than him, out of the house. That man just can't stand not being on top of the food chain. How pathetic. Martial arts, huh? Would you consider teaching it to our adventurers? Maybe, if they're strong. I don't like teaching weaklings. Send one of them against me in a fight and I'll judge if they're good enough. They can use their equipments and magics or whatever I give myself a handicap. If they manage to beat me like that, then I won't mind teaching them. If they don't, then they're free to try as many times as they like. I won't be going anywhere for a while. I like the booze here, and there are enough chumps to beat the money out of. I better hurry then. Some of those chumps might end up being one of my adventurers. I'll set up a quest. I'm back. Here are all 5 rounds at once. I thought this might be faster, seeing as how fast you can empty a mug. You're the best, Tabby. Wait, 5 rounds of beer, and this is the 5th time. That liver of hers is the most terrifying thing about her. Alright, defeat by... Alright, who is the funniest person to do this? Zachary? You could probably do this. All on your own. But you don't really feel up to it. Hazel? I could probably force heal you. Then again, your health doesn't actually matter for this quest, so I think I can just send in Zoe. Normally health would matter, but unfortunately for this chump, they're alone. This is a one-on-one fight against a rogue. Alright, defeat Bai. Bai has agreed to teach her martial arts to the adventurers in the Adventurers Guild. However, only on the condition that one of the adventurers is able to win against her in a one-on-one fight. Just gonna bring some of these. I don't need a minor attack potion or a medium attack potion. Alrighty then. Time for the very, very, very balanced fight. Thankfully, this is a non-lethal fight. There's no retreat and no camping. It's just a one-on-one straight duel. In front of Zoe stands Bai, cracking her knuckles. I hope you're ready, otherwise you're getting your ass whooped, she said confidently, hearing that one wouldn't think that she was wearing a blindfold. Prepare for battle. Alright. And... you don't have true sight. And this is why I say Shadow Step is the most broken skill in the game, because in a straight 1v1, Bai literally can't do anything. I'm just gonna Shadow Step. GG, easy! Oh, that fight's actually supposed to be difficult. Oh. Shadow Step, folks! Shadow Step. Enough! Declared Bai and took off her blindfolds. She was grinning from ear to ear. It seems like not all of you are weaklings after all. She clapped her hands. Alright, I decided. I'll be staying here and teach my martial arts. She looked at Zoe and moved her face very close towards Zoe's face. With a mischievous smile, she said, I hope you'll be there. Disciple's Belt. +3 physical attack, dodge, and initiative. Bai has acknowledged you to be worthy to be a disciple of hers. Lucky you. What a perfectly balanced and fair fight. I have a feeling like, man, I swear, every update I'm scared that they're going to add True Sight to that so you can't cheese it with Shadow Step. So, what do you think? It was a damn good fight. Your adventurers are tougher than most bastards I beat up. I might want to get serious next time. So, does that mean you agree to teach them? You can bet your flat ass, I'm gonna teach them. My fist in your face style are at your disposal. I hope you'll be paying my drinks from now on. I'm gonna go broke, aren't I? There was no answer to that. The parties have found the old paladin in a remote village and tried to persuade the old man to join the Adventurers Guild. Unfortunately, the old man wasn't willing to come with the adventurers until a nearby necromancer has been dealt with. Due to the constant attacks of the undead, he hasn't been able to leave the village alone and fight the necromancer. He told the adventurers if they were to slay the necromancer while he protects the village, he will consider the offer. Alright, let's get Zoe that level up she just earned. Through completely fair combat. It was totally fair. The wisdom point is nice. Yeah, I think this is a fine level up. Yeah, she's not gonna be too happy because I just sent her on a quest, but oh well. Alright, Zoe! Throw sand is funny, but... dodge action is nice. Pathfinder? Is it time that I finally, like, accept Pathfinder? Or do I want to hold this level up until Advanced Dagger Techniques, Debilitating Strike, Backstab? Yeah, I kind of want all three of those. Body Switch is actually pretty nice. Enemies and allies. Oh, that's really funny to put an enemy into, like, the back line. Or the front line. Just, like, right. Because I'm allowed to switch with enemies and allies. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, and it's another way to get, hidden. Although it's more SP intensive than Shadow Step, and it's way more AP intensive. Emergency Escape. If health falls below 50%, character gains hidden for 1 turn. Oh yeah, I definitely want that. Adrenaline. AP cost of all skills reduced by 1, cannot reduce cost to 0, and does not stack with other AP reduction effects. Until end of the turn, so this could be used to get like a quick 2 dagger shots in 1 turn. Just pre-level 16 there. Although it is very intensive on the SP and does use some BP as well. Yeah, that's over half of my SP. Character gains 2 empowered stacks for 1 turn whenever they defeat an enemy if they have less than 10 stacks. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold on to this skill point until I get to level 8. Because that'll mean I'll have 3 skill points when I hit level 8, and can just kind of invest in a lot of good stuff. How much damage does sneak attack currently do? Oh, that's dirty fighting. This is sneak attack. 50% bonus damage, so it would be 70% with backstab. Alright, Whitlock, I think you just get Shadow Step. It's the best skill in the game for a reason. Alright, Trevor. Yeah, you are Paladin. Take Second Wind. Take Second Wind as well. Shadow Step. Yeah, that's fine. Zoe can hold off on her skill points. I believe you're gonna give me the quest to unlock Arcane Knights. Guildmaster! Ah, shit! Don't just appear out of nowhere! I nearly had a heart attack! I'm sorry, Guildmaster, but I need to talk with you. It's important. Alright, I have time. What do you need to talk about? Not here. It isn't safe. Let's change location. Here. Wear this blindfold. Is this really necessary? If you do not want to wake up with your throat slit open one day, then yes, it's necessary. Fine. Are we there yet? A little while longer. Do we really need to crawl here, or are you just trying to throw me off? Maybe. We're here. This place is completely dark. That's on purpose. So I'm not even allowed to know what the place where we're talking looks like. A place, I like to add, I have no idea how to get to. Believe me, it's safer this way, Guildmaster. Fine, I'll take your word for that. So, what is it that you wanted to talk to with me about? This is hard for me to ask of you, but I need your help. For what? A friend of mine is being pursued by them. I don't know how this happened. I tried to leave no connections to her, but somehow they still found out. Knowing you, it's hard to imagine you let something slip by. In the end, it doesn't matter how. All I know is that my friend needs my help, and I have to go. My friend has gone into hiding, and they were able to locate 2 possible hideouts where she might be. This is where I need your help. I need some adventurers to check one of the locations while I check the other. We need to get there before they, and bring my friend to safety. I know it's a lot to ask, and I'd rather not get you involved against a powerful enemy, but... Powerful enemy? As if I could get scared of something you refuse to talk about. All I heard is that your friend needs help against some people who want to harm them. Sounds like a normal quest to me. Guildmaster. I'll put up a quest on the quest board, and we'll get it as soon as possible. Thank you, Guildmaster. Now, how do I get back? Oh, right, the blindfold. Alright, find Rogue's friend. I think I wanted Zoe to do the celebrity thing, so let's get Zoe on that. Crafting a narrative. Yeah, you heal wounds while this is going on, and... Hang on, so that will go, so you're at 45, then the drink will run off and you go to 25, and then that will go, so you go to 30. Okay, I think you'll be fine. And you'll, yeah, okay. You'll be at 50 by the end of this. First disciple. Strength, dexterity, and endurance growth. All of which is nice. Who did I want as? I think Roth? But I want you as a monk? It's strength, dex, endurance, and willpower. Magda, Blade, Alyssa, Daryl, Nina. This should be fine to make Roth her disciple. So long as Roth can actually pass the check. Ooh. Also guaranteed to get injuries from this. Now that Bai has become an instructor in the guild, she declared her desire to take on a first disciple under her wing. She asked you to send a fitting suitable student to her, that she can receive all the love she has to offer as a master. Well, 50-50 chance this actually works. I set that guy to get his teeth kicked in. Yeah, I think I'm gonna send these guys to help farmers. Or I could send, like, these three to go help the farmers instead. Yeah, should be fine. Because Zoe's gonna be busy for a bit, so I might as well. Gather resources near the fortress. Send you three out to do, or can you do the hunting one? Which one are you three better at? You're better at the hunting. You three should be fine for a quest. I'll send you guys out to do this, just while Elan heals up. Send Raphael and Christine with you as well. Yeah, because Roth is busy right now. These two can heal up. I forgot to assign leaders to every character, so the minor inconveniences... Who's a party leader here? Trevor is the paladin, so I think he might be the best candidate for a leader. Then again, there's also Elan. Who has, like, what? Yeah, plus 70. Plus 70, and then 25 from his current class. Yeah, this guy only has plus 30, so he'd need 40 extra on his class. I think I'll just make Elan the leader of this party. Oh, I don't have party leaders, actually. I would make him party leader if I could. I forgot about... Oh, I forgot to get better rooms. I've been meaning to get that for so long. Oh well. I guess we can send placeholder 1 out. Yeah, I can't send them out to either of these because they're not powerful enough for either of them. Rogue's Friend or the Necromancer's Lab, but... Oh yeah, we can also take a quick look at... Obviously bards, we've already taken a look at those, but monks! Requires 8 strength, 8 dexterity, 8 willpower, and 8 endurance. They have really, really balanced stat growths. with an A in strength, C in intelligence, and B in everything else. They're pretty good. 25 in every resistance. Plus 5 dodge, plus 10 HP, plus 8 physical ability bonus, 10 accuracy, 5 crit, 10 initiative. They get battle tactics training, much like a lot of martial characters. Gives them nice combat, nice counters. Total of 3. But they also get the martial arts training tree for acrobatics, which gives them evading leap, which allows them to swap position with an enemy and give them plus 10 dodge until the next turn. Leap, which allows them to teleport to a select tile for 3 SP and 1 thing. Kind of just lets you leap over enemies and obstacles in your way. Key imbued strikes. Skills weapon gain the following effects for 3 turns. 30% physical ability bonus as true damage. It says weapon, but punches are weapons for whatever reason. I don't know why. Unarmed combat, add an additional 25% of your strength bonus to your physical attack bonus. This is to offset them not having the usual stats, the usual equipment. And key armor, as long as the character has more than 50% SP, reduce incoming damage by 10%. They have the unique camping skill of footwork exercises to increase their dodge by 15. Parry, if the character dodged or blocked an attack, then the counter automatically crits. So it's pretty useful with these things. They can get free crits with their counters. Body Purification removes all negative status effects. Elemental Stance allows them to choose a stance between Air Stance, which gives them plus 2 movement, and Freedom of Movement, which negates the effects of Rooted. Earth Stance, which gives them plus 20% damage reduction, and Reflection, 5 stacks of Reflection, which reflects 5 damage back to the aggressor as true damage. Fire Stance, which gives them plus 20% physical attack and plus 10 crit. And Water Stance, which gives them plus 20 dodge and regenerates 20% of their max HP as hit points every turn. Pretty handy. Footwork increases their dodge by 10%. Missile Evasion, hostile range skills have 30 less accuracy against the target. And lastly, for the martial art training tree, is Martial Mastery. Increases the amount of counters per round by 3. Meaning they can have a total of 6 separate counters. For monk training, they get Key Strike, which does 80 to 120% of their physical ability bonus as true damage. Opening Strike, which allows them to... This is stuff that was supposed to be shown off to you during the buy fight, but we never gave her a chance to do anything. Opening Strike allows them to move 2 tiles, move towards the tile until reached or interrupted, and allows them to move the enemy 3 tiles away from the caster or until interrupted, and does a bunch of physical damage, along with knockback damage. Back Attack allows you to teleport to the tile, and if there's an enemy in between you and the tile, it allows you to just push them away, similar to Opening Strike, but... yeah. Flurry of Fists reduces the AP cost of fist skills until the end of this turn. For 25 SP, and it takes 5 SP per turn you have it up, so you can punch twice in a single turn with that. Pretty handy. Especially considering you have 6 goddamn counters. Body of Steel increases physical resistance by 2 for each point in endurance. You have Advanced Monk Techniques, which are Key Shockwave, which can be rotated and allows you to shoot up to 4 enemies to your sides. Winding Snake Strike does 80 to 120% physical ability bonus as damage. Repeat effect on each enemy directly behind the target. On the last target, move 3 tiles away from the caster or interrupted. Pretty fun for if they're all lined up. You can get like a punch on all of them. Fists of Steel add an additional 75% of your strength bonus to your physical attack bonus, once again to offset the fact that monks cannot use any weapons. They just have their fists. Dragon Strike, Does a crap ton of damage and stuns them. And hits the seven targets in total, if you can line it up right. Some good AoE. And of course, these are Paladin, and the class we get for doing Rogue's thing, Arcane Knight. Now, let's do a quest with our party, level 2s and 3s. Can I send them on this? I think I'm just gonna send them to explore the cave. It's a 2-star quest. Wait, actually. I want them to do this 2-star quest. Alright, placeholder 1. The best named team we have available. Alright, they've all got equipment. You take this. Physical attack, dodge, and initiative. You take that. You take that. If we got anything in the way of alchemy to do. A permanent strength potion could be nice, but just permanently boost strength by 1. Super nice thing. Alright, alright, yeah. Thing with parties is you gotta align formation for them. Do I want Daryl away from everyone else? Or at least up the front line? Nah, I think this should be fine. That 20% bonus is huge, but also should be kept into account that when he's away from people, he can't get their support. That is an elite enemy, so this might be a little too risky, but also it's got loot. It's an elite enemy, so it's got a lot of loot on it. Like, I could run up here to activate Lone Wolf, and then just hit this guy for a lot of damage, but it's anywhere within 3 tiles, so I would need to go up there. Or there. But the problem is, still in range of this guy, and I can't hit him even with long shot. You have 4 movement, what the hell? Strength and number. Oh great, goblins finally get this. For each goblin ally, increase physical ability bonus by 10%, increases magical ability bonus by 10%, increases accuracy by 2, crit by 1. If there are more than 10 goblin allies, increase movement by 1. This is why they have 4 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Physical resistance by 3 per level. Oh, it's level 3. And then level 2. Alright, this archer is the elite, so all stats are increased by 50%, and movement is increased by 1, so they can really run. Generally I'm gonna delay and wait for them to approach. I was about to move somewhere that would get me hit. Ooh, yikes. 2 damage on a dagger strike. Generally, that will probably protect you a little better. Yeah, I was hoping for a chain attack with someone. Bleed? There we go. Ah, damn it, 1 HP. You should be out of range to attack anyone. The only one that is in range is a archer, and they were always in range. Or is in range to get into melee anyway. Oh, I should have checked if... Yeah. Whoopsies. I took one step too close. That means I'm going to be getting hit by at least 3 characters this round. I think Daryl might be in trouble. Oh, crap. I forgot about that. Oh, that did half of his health? Okay, I'm going to try and distract them with the tank. Come on, you know, yeah, you want to hit the juicy tank. Okay, I need... Ooh. Ah, Daryl's dead. Yep, that is to be expected of Daryl, honestly. He is always just gonna die. He's one of the strongest characters if you can use him correctly. The problem is, I can never use him correctly. Anyway, we're gonna be on limit and blow up people with firebombs. R.I.P. Daryl. R.I.P. Daryl. Wait, I think I just let my defender die as well. Oh, no. The defender is fine. Super fine. But I don't think I'm gonna risk it. How much healing does this do? 16 to 24, and this is 8 to 9. Okay, so you're getting a full heal. You're getting like an actual healing potion. Ugh, crit. Alright, stun that. Second wind there, and then just kind of like mana potion. Well, thank God that wasn't gonna hit me. Or hit Magda here. Okay, Magda needs to go invisible. Yeah, unfortunate what happened to Daryl, but oh well. Can I just... That was stupid. That was very stupid, because I can't... I can be on limit once to use a item. I think the item I'm gonna go for is a health potion. No, don't move Alyssa that far out. I want to move her back, actually. Take care of that character who might have attacked. Health potion that. you're gonna lose some bravery, but it's fine. Fire. Okay, this guy's stunned, meaning he's through. I get basically 2 rounds before he gets 1. Even if I'm getting awful luck on this run. Uh, 12 SP. You could use a mono potion in melee. Second wind with you. And a quick Earth Spike kill. Da 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 da. Alright, Daryl's equipment. But we got a ring of poison protection, some jewelry, and a minor ring mana ring. For the low cost of Daryl's life. What a shame. Let's help out this fella. Oh, well, there goes the leather armor. Probably should have given that to someone who actually could use leather armor. Okay, so you're coming up here, right? I'm luring you away. There's 2 mushrooms there, 3rd mushroom here. Okay. Move away. Generally, I'm going to be doing this a little bit more stealthily than I normally do, because, well, we're a member down. Bonds of healing. Daryl should have been careful. Now this quest has become much more dangerous. Have some respect for the deaths, but I'm right, aren't I? We'd now be next because of him. Let's just be quiet. Let's just be quiet. Let's have a moment of silence. I'm awake. Damn, Alyssa. I'm getting angry at Daryl for dying. Should have just lived L plus ratio. Alyssa. Person who had their entire family murdered before their eyes. Alright, I think I want to ignore the encounter here, but I think I can maybe yoink something. The group finds something that seems to be a nest of the giant spiders. Fortunately, beside their eggs, none of them seem to be here. Amongst those eggs were also the wrapped remains of some unfortunate humans. As the adventurers they were, the group had a rather morbid idea. They wondered if the corpses could have anything of value to them, and if it was worth the risk to take some time to loot them. The party took one of the corpses and freed it from the silk that was wrapped around it. The corpse seemed to be that of a young man with ragged traveling clothes, which they could tell wasn't ragged because of the spiders. Probably an unfortunate vagabond that has sought shelter in the cave, only to end up as nutrients to spiders. To little surprise to the adventurers, there was little to loot from the first corpse. Group started to free the next corpse from some of the spider webs. This time they found the corpse of someone who seemed like a wealthy merchant. Luckily for the group, the spiders had no interest in the valuables of the merchants, leaving all the gold and jewels for the adventurers to loot. Leave and not risk a sudden ambush. The amount of loot the party has gotten was enough for the group, and they decided to leave the place, lest they might get ambushed. Nyeh, 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 nyeh. Everyone is ready for a promotion. Alright, Black Cat. This is fine. This is fine. Fine. Adventurers aren't usually the superstitious type, but when the guild seems to suddenly harbor black cats in every corner you look, they can't help but to wonder if this was a sign from the gods that something bad was close to happening. Bad omen. Decreased mood of all adventurers expires in 5 days. I really should go get those room upgrades to make everyone, happier. You need intelligence, but I don't want to risk the willpower or strength. Whatever. Alyssa. As much as I would love that. Ah. Actually, wait, no, that's fine. You can have High Mage. Of course I can't give it to you today because you need... But yeah, I missed the 5% chance. I hit the 5% chance to get the Wisdom, to not get Wisdom. You can do better than that one, come on. There we go. And that unfortunately meant I had to give up that +2 intelligence level up. Magda. I really could use strength on you, but I think this is a fine enough level up. Who's going to fill in for that? Whitlock is pretty good. Paladin material. Although I already have a Paladin on this team, so let's put Declan on it instead. Oh boy. Placeholder 1 getting the red shirt. This is gonna go so well. There you go, you got a drink. Not much of a drinker, preposterous, you're an adventurer. Get blackout drunk. Okay, tomorrow a lot of the wounds kinda go away here. I don't think we got anything to do today. Alright, let's just start the new week. Okay, new week. First of all, assignment complete. Roth actually passed! Wow. Badly bruised Roth returned from Bai. Contrary to what it appears, it seems that things went well, and Bai was very much satisfied with her new first disciple. Where's Roth? Where is Roth? There is Roth. Yeah, he's slightly injured. Hell yeah! Almost a perfect level up. If there was a 5% chance to get a second endurance. But honestly, that was the best a level up could have realistically gone. Needs more endurance, need more strength, need more dex. If I give him the permanent strength potion, it probably wouldn't matter unless he misses a strength on one of his level ups. Pretty sure I want to make this guy into a monk. Unless it was a paladin I wanted to make this guy into. Actually, it was probably a paladin, not a monk. Well, Feline here, this is just a rogue through and through. Hazel here. Born leader, determined, you're a bard. Yeah, I think I wanted Roth to be a paladin. Actually kind of needs to be a paladin here. This would be a fine enough. defender if it wasn't for the eagle-eyed +5 crit. And all the bravery is nice on a rogue. Safe hunting. Gather resources near the fortress. Anything I need here? Better rooms. Right, that's just Zoe. Zoe is not going to be getting that. Alyssa, take High Mage. Crap, I'm out of money. Dumb, yet organized, so it's just -1 intelligence and +2 camping action points. Popular. Organized, yet dumb. Fascinating. Lyanne here, dubious upbringing and fast learner, but has a death wish. Honestly, I think I'm willing to work with Lyanne here. But I'm gonna make him. She can kind of be anything because of fast learner, but something dexterous would be best. First thought is, of course, an assassin, but could also be a decent bard because of the +1 willpower here. Could be fun. Natalie, educated, quick, huge, clumsy. Yeah, you're an arcane knight if I've ever seen one. Penelope, strong, rational, but a pessimist. Rationally pessimistic. Is that the hang on, is the mood thing from Pessimist literally just life is pain? They have rationalized that life is pain. What a fascinating character. Strong. 7 strength, 7 dex though, could be pretty good. Could actually be like a good archer, but this isn't what I need. What I need are tanks! Griffin here is weak, so I can't get him to be a guardian. And he's humble, so I can't make him a paladin either. Oh. Whatever, we're gonna have a weak defender, because I need defenders, and, like, resilient is just such a good trait for a defender. Whitlock should be fine. I don't really need him. Willpower and crit. Oh, he has a willpower talent, actually. Hang on. The weak thing here is pretty bad, but, like, talent and willpower is lucky for crits. More willpower. Should have 70. Oh no, 125. Alright, plus 75 from class. Oh, you know what? This guy's a great bard, actually. What am I thinking? He's a frickin' great bard. Let's take him. He doesn't need to be a rogue. It's not the only willpower thing in the game. Nimble, lazy, frail, pretty. I am so... Why does everything hate the concept of giving me a tank? Christine is kind, rational, greedy. Greedy is kind of annoying because their wages increased by 50%. I don't like paying wages. Yeah, you're not really a willpower kind of person. You're a wisdom kind of person, but... Nah, I think I can pass up on that. Christine could be a pretty good healer, much like Christine. Alright, we're nearly out of money, so I'm gonna have to actually bring people on. onto jobs. Griffin, you're resilient. Defender, go. Lyanne. I think I just make him a rogue for an hour. Hang on, I'm out of money. I want that. There you go, just give me some money for that. God, I am so much more broke than I thought I was. Oh, hang on, I have wolf spleens. Boar livers. There we go. Lyanne, I think I just make you a rogue for now. See where the dice fall on your level ups. And if not, like, you would make a good, good rogue. Or assassin. Natalie, I want something with... You've got much better intelligence growth than you do strength growth, so I think I'm gonna make you a warrior. Because my goal here is an arcane knight. Whitlock. Willpower. Either I can keep you being a priest here for the extra intelligence and wisdom. Yeah, priest. You know, it's really funny how one of the optimal things for... Oh, wait, actually. What's your dex at? Oh, yeah, no, I can't keep you as a priest. I gotta make you into a rogue. Just sell some of those potions. I know I could probably, like, not do this all today, but... Hey, Whitlock, be a rogue, because I need you to have dex to become a bard. God, willpower and dex, really the things you lack. You'd make such a good bard. If I could just get you to that faster. Because as nice as this set of stack routes is, this is nicer. Alright, what do I got here? Minor inconveniences should be up for requests. Nothing too dangerous. Because Alon is still injured, so his max HP is going to be cut to like 2/3 of what it should be. He'll be fine. God damn it, I need more money. There we go. Alright, so we're going to quickly just go out and get money. Should be a fine enough formation. Together we can show the world what we can do. Adventurers in the same party are more likely to react to each other. Yeah, it's less total bravery points spent there. Alright, yeah. Just dodge around that. I don't know why I'm dodging around things. The party once again encountered the same priest who appeared just as they remembered him, except for an addition of a blue eye, an apparent recent acquisition. Travelers, it seems, has Fate has brought us together once more, now that I find myself in dire need of assistance again. Some rather unsavory characters are claiming that I owe them money. It's utterly preposterous, of course, but as a man of peace, I prefer to settle matters amicably. Alas, I once again find myself without money. He extends his hand with a clear message. He was once again seeking a pittance. Help him out. Much obliged, my dear travelers. I hope you'll sleep soundly tonight, knowing that you may have very well saved my life. Now, excuse me, the earlier I settle my matter, the better. With those words, he excused himself and moved on. We lost some bandages, some supplies, some jewelry, minor health potion, a bit of gold, water skin. That guy is super trustworthy and is not at all shady. Okay, just normal bandits. 11 to 13 damage. I never learn, do I? Oh, I probably shouldn't have moved her there. Oh well. Alright, what are we looking at in terms of this turn? Alright, I want this guy who's flanking gone, so I'll send... Yeah, Elon can take one hit at the very least. Should be able to take 3 hits. Unless I get lucky with a bad roll. With, like, extremely bad rolls. But I didn't. Yikes. Oh. Probably should have used a healing potion that turn. It's fine. 5 damage. Good, 5 damage. Curtis, I want you to health potion and then get away from that spot. Firebomb! Ow. Curtis, just kind of second wind to yourself. I want Lila standing next to here for sneak attack benefits. Dang it. Restore SP, take the kill. Just block off the path. Make sure they're not going for Priscilla here. Ooh. Trevor, god damn it. Stop getting your shield bashes blocked. Whatever. Technically, I am in kill range, so I'm gonna actually get out of that. Alright, just hit him, Trevor. This is what I get for not giving you a shield. There we go. Alright, now I think I'm just gonna immediately go. Like, I'm in and out on this quest, honestly. I am gonna take the ore that I can grab. The natural resources that I can find here. We're gonna move twice soon. Before the camp group was a camp that seemed to have been freshly set up. It was a strange sight because there was no sign of whoever it was that set it up. Even when the group waited for a while, it didn't seem like anyone was about to return to the camp. The group started to realize they were slightly tired and hungry. Coincidentally, the camp was enough food prepared to feed the whole party. For some reason, it felt like the place wanted them to take a break and rest. Who do I want to take this? I think Elon could use a little willpower. Curtis could also use some willpower. Yeah, I think Curtis could use the willpower. Trevor could also do it, actually, because he's looking like I want to make him into a paladin, so... There you go, Trevor. +1 willpower. Hell yeah. Alright. Yeah, that was 3 level ups. That was worth it. I wonder how close we are to the next story mission, because I think we're getting really close to it. Oh, okay, no, we're still a decent ways out. What do you mean? Oh no, I can't, because I don't think I can cancel the assignment, can I? There's a 30% chance Zoe just leaves the guild. And it's because I just got hit with Bad Omen. I can't do anything against this, can I? Because Better Rooms is 1 day out. Oh, only 30%. Yeah, there's nothing I got on this. Okay, it's only 30%. I land 30% chances all the time. See? Or, sorry, I don't land 30% chances all the time. See, this one, 70% chance, 30% chance to not get the endurance. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, that double endurance level up is actually super nice. Oh wait, this is an intelligence level up. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Because now, I believe that's enough intelligence for Paladin. Just, there we go, we're done. We just need endurance, willpower, and strength. A lot of strength. Nah, you're gonna have to go... Come on, you're gonna have to do a little bit more than that, Alon. This is an Alon level up, not a Pansy one. Alright, we're gonna wait 1 day. When I'm done waiting, Zoe will still be in the guild. And I will not have lost my best party member because the game decided to hit me with Bad Omen. Oh, thank God. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're fine. Everything is fine and chill and all good. Oh, we're so fine. We're so back. Alright. Okay. Basic training could be nice. The spike glasses are nice. Man. Oh, we actually have enough adventurers to form a new party. Well, the rest of the adventurers: Conrad, Whitlock, Lyanne, Natalie, Griffin, Whitlock. Why are there 2 Whitlocks? Oh, wait, no. It's 5, right. It's 5 members to a team right now. Griffin. Who do I think is better? Alright, Bard, Tank, Arcane Knight, so support, tank, damage, assassin. Wisdom and willpower. Bard. Yeah, actually, Bard. Kind. Very nice for bards. Mage. Damage, support. Okay, who do I want on... Which support do I want more? Okay, one. Yeah, this should be fine, right? Damage, support, damage, tank. That'll be good for now. Placeholder 2. It's a fine enough team, but... Alright, we're just going to forcefully heal these 2, because I'm going to send them out on a mission today. And Bad Omen is going away tomorrow, so it's fine. Alright, Rose Friend or Necromancer Lair? Paladins or Arcane Knights? Okay, wait, actually, let me think about this. Who would be better on this mission? 30, 50, 70, 50, 60. Okay. I think... I kind of want to put Alyssa on this mission, but she's way too low level to go on the Necromancer mission, because there's a unique skill you can get from this mission, which increases... It's like Forbidden Knowledge or something, which gives them extra intelligence and intelligence growth. This one just gives you Armor of the Warrior Mage. This one gives you Blessed Sword and Shield. And a skill potion, which character gains 1 skill point. I think I'll send the Silver Wolves to go for the Necromancer first. Is this the right call? Maybe. Maybe not. Let's find out. Okay. Let's get... Yeah, Poison Claw. I know the Necromancer has that, so... Supplies. I definitely want supplies on this mission. Alright. Now this is going to be a fun mission. Generally, you want someone with intelligence and wisdom to spot this, and come on, thank you. Alright, a ghost. Oh, this entire encounter is ghosts. Oh, I hate this. Ghosts are like some of my least favorite enemies in this game. Alright. Not actually, but like I do hate these things. Immune to ice, 85 physical resistance. Sucks not having a, We're gonna be on limit here. We don't have to deal with any Shriekers for right now, so we'll be good to just use a little bit of bravery. But yeah, the entire thing with these guys is that you gotta use magic. It's fine. I'm immune to bleed and poison. I am getting a phone call. Let me quickly check if this is actually someone important. It is someone important, so I'm gonna quickly take this phone call real quick. Alright, hello, sorry. I'm back. Oh, god damn it. It was fine. That was... It's not like that was one of my... It's not like that was one of my mages. Alright, there we go. Use the time to second wind. Alright. Get some damage in. Generally just kind of want to block this off. I should really not be using mana on that character. Or SP. Yeah, move Alice over there. Fire. It's fine if they attack Desmond, because that's what Desmond's here for. To take damage. Alright, and now we Earth Spike. has a legitimate chance to just kill. Fire! There we go. Got it. Wait a second, you're level 5. Oh, you do have Fire Magic Adept and Lightning Magic Adept. I haven't had, like, actually decently leveled characters in a bit. Yeah, you're re-rolling that one. I think we're gonna camp just to restore bravery points. And also, you know, get the health and stuff back. Alright. Forage. That'll be important later in this quest, and you'll see why later. Prepared spells is important, and then I think we'll take... They do true damage, so that doesn't matter. They do true damage, so that doesn't matter, so we'll take Hide in the Shadows. And heads again. I win again. How can you win every coin flip? That's a statistical impossibility. Let's do it again. Are you sure? You already owe me more than enough. At some point, I start to feel bad. Just do it. It will not stop until I prove that being lucky is not a thing. Is that an interaction specifically between rational and lucky characters? There's so many just, like, little details in this game. Oh my god, another 6 ghosts! Alright, we're gonna fucking do this again. Alright, Can I hit that with something? I can hit it with lightning. There we go, shocked, meaning it won't get its next turn. Oh wait, hang on, I had prepared spells, that's right. Nice. 4 damage and 1 damage. Truly, we're breaking damage records. Alright, they're a ghost. I can't body block them. Breaking news. Body blocking ghosts doesn't work. 4 damage. Aw yeah, baby. Now this is big damage. Okay, so... Fine. We're gonna fire that. And just for safety, I'm going to healing potion that character. And I'm just gonna shield push. I don't think I'll need it. Please, 50-50. I win 50-50s 100% of the time. How to win every one 50-50. Step 1, cheat. Initiative down. Alright, that's fine. We're gonna go for second wind. Just to keep her health high. Zoe not doing much this turn is fine, because fire, fire. I'll save the bravery points and just tank a little bit more damage on Desmond. Alright, and now Zoe, stab the ghost in the back and kill it. God, 85 physical resistance and still takes 17 points of damage from Zoe. Ooh, modifiable gauntlet and oh, an eagle ring. More crit, or at least same amount of crit. I mean, more crit. 41 crit plus like this, that's a total of plus 10 crits. So 51 crit chance. They're more likely to crit than not. Who's the lowest levels? Alice. Alice, you can take that. You can take that. And then Desmond. I want this on or not? Yeah, I will need physical resistance in a bit. The party found a blood-stained table littered with dozens of notes and books on top of it. Let's read the notes. Alright, Alice or Chloe? Well, let's have Alice read this. After reading the notes, Alice quickly realized that these notes contained a lot of scientific knowledge and discoveries made by the necromancer after experimenting on a lot of corpses. Despite the questionable morality of how this knowledge was obtained, Alice couldn't help but be fascinated by everything that was written here. The following people gained the following trait: forbidden knowledge. Alice has acquired knowledge that would be hard to discuss in public. Plus 1 intelligence, plus 20 intelligence growth. Read the book. The party opened the book and started to read it. The book was in actuality the diary of the necromancer, where he describes his life before he dabbled into necromancy. He was once a scholar who was shunned by the rest of the community because of his obsession with the nature of death. He was firmly convinced that death was just like any disease for which had a cure to be found. The necromancer describes his former colleagues as fools who were bound by their own hypocritical moralities, not willing to dirty their own hands for the sake of humanity. Further along the diary describes how the man eventually had to escape his home after people found out about his experiments on human corpses. This was also the point where the man finally turned to necromancy, a magic form he was convinced was the closest to the secrets of immortality. In the end of the diary, the necromancer believed that he was ever so close to defeating death, but he needed bodies, a lot more bodies. The party left the table. I don't know why that's still there, because there's nothing we can actually do that. This path's closed off. That path's closed off, meaning we just have to go through these doors. And disarm the traps. There's a lot of these. Hell yeah, clean sweep. Alright, necromancer's in here, so first things first. Let's rest up. Prepared spells is the first thing I'm going to use. Also going to use that, because that is important, as even if you might not think it right now. There's a fun little trick we can use to make this necromancer fight a little easier. Have you seen the prices of Mechan's items recently? It's ludicrous, I know. At this rate, I feel the Adventurer Guild will send us to raid a Dragon's Hoard one day just to afford those prices. They wouldn't, would they? Well, I mean, you guys are the A-team, you know? You guys are, like, the strongest members in this entire guild. Okay. Anyone is going to raid a Dragon's Hoard, it would be these guys. Let's send Zoe in... Actually, I think Zoe might be strong enough to just flat out kill the Necromancer without having to rely on my trick that I usually use for Necromancer fights. No, you would be left with 1 AP if I just did that now. Alright. Just let some enemies move in. The ghoul is not approaching. Yikes. Alright, yeah. I think I can actually do this without relying on my trick. What my trick was basically to kill all of the enemies that the Necromancer hasn't summoned. The Necromancer summons don't count. But kill, like, the ghoul, the zombies here, and then just leave, like hit the flee button and run. And what that does is it means I can rest at a camp to restore all my health again. And then I can come back into this fight, and it will just be the Necromancer because all the other enemies are dead. And his summoned enemies won't be here anymore because, well, they weren't in the original encounter, so they don't get to be here. It is a hilarious trick that actually works, and it's so effective at taking these things down. Because the Necromancer will always stay back. I'm gonna block. I want you dead. Oh, wow, I moved my mage into line of fire there. Oopsies. Ooh, Desmond. Yeah, I need to... buy time. Oh, I need to get rid of that corpse. Good. Yeah, time to start shooting some fire out. Don't go dying on me. Get back here. 12 damage. 12 damage. Chase that Necromancer down to the ends of the earth! That was heroic hit. Whoopsies. I just wasted 10 BP. Alright. We're going to just quickly use a lot of healing potions. And also shoot this. Have Chloe shoot that. Alright, now that thing's gonna be dead to the burn damage. Alice can safely move up here, I think, right? Yeah, normally they're in range right now, so I gotta take them out of it, and the best way to do that is just body block with this. That is no longer body blocking. Ruh-roh. Oh, Alice might be gone here. Unless... Oh, okay, thank God. Ooh. Can I... Get the crit? 27 damage? Crap, you're not dead. Alright, yeah, Poison Claw. That's fine. How much health do you got? 17? Alright. Zachary, take the shot! Woo! And the quest immediately ends because the leader is dead. Ignoring all the bodies and the ghoul. Alright, that was actually... That could have gone worse. That certainly could have gone a lot worse, but it didn't, and that's the important thing. It did not go worse. It went not worse. Whew. Modifiable Gauntlet! Hey! We'll learn how to use that later. Hello, Guildmaster. I wanted to tell you that Zoldak has arrived. Zoldak? The paladin I've talked to you about. My acquaintance? Oh, the one our adventurers has recently helped out. That's right, Guildmaster, and I'm happy to say that he wants to meet you. It seems like he wants to join the guild, just like we hoped for. I guess that's good to hear. So, where is he? He's there. He's actually coming towards us right now. Look at the enthusiasm. He's actually sprinting towards us. He's gaining so much speed that he has to take out his sword. Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
Die, demon!
What the hell?
I will cast you back into the depths of hell!
Be careful while you swing that sword! Zoldak, what are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm banishing a demon!
The Guildmaster isn't a demon.
Don't be deceived, boy! Look at that creature! It's apparent that this is some kind of androgynous succubus. Look at it! You can't tell what it is! Now take this! Holy smite!
Wait! Zoldak! After a while...
I'm truly ashamed of myself, Guildmaster.
That took so much effort to explain. I'm very sorry about this, Guildmaster. Sometimes Zoldak can be quite overzealous.
I will accept any punishment you might deem necessary.
It's fine.
You're far too kind, Guildmaster. Very well, I will forgo food and drink for the next 2 days.
Please don't. How about you tell the Guildmaster why you're here, Zoldak?
Ah, that's right. I wish to join the Adventurers Guild as an instructor. I was moved by the actions of your adventurers who risked their lives to eradicate the evil that was plaguing a village. I'm convinced that by joining the Adventurers Guild, I can raise a new generation of paladins that will join in our unending war against evil. We will raise an army of paladins, an unending tide that will block the sun, enough to invade even hell itself.
I'll just pretend you said something completely reasonable in the end and welcome you to the guild, Zoldak.
Thank you very much, Guildmaster.
New trainer unlocked, Zoldak. Which means I'm probably not going to turn you into a paladin, but paladins! 8 strength, 8 endurance, 8 intelligence, 10 willpower, and 10 endurance. I set that in such a stupid order. They've got good growth in everything except dexterity, which is just a C, but an A in willpower and the unique skill, Force of Good. Add 20% rounded down of willpower to physical attack bonus and magical attack bonus. They've got the camping skill, Blessed Companion. Character blesses another adventurer in the name of their gods. For the next 3 encounters, selected adventurer will start with 2 stacks of Protected. Paladins are holy warriors of the divine with the sole mission to eradicate evil. They can use divine skills to support their allies or themselves and are capable warriors who don't need to hide behind allies. They use swords and shields and heavy armors. And they have access to sword and shield training and battle tactics training, much like a defender would. But they also have divine training, much like a bishop would, or priest would. And they have the unique paladin training tree, which come with paladin skills, including Healing Touch, restores 35 to 65% magic ability points to any adjacent creature, and for only 5 SP and 1 AP. This also can be used on themselves. Smite Evil does 60 to 80% magical ability bonus as holy damage, and 60 to 80% physical ability bonus as true damage. Next, they have Blade of Light, which all weapon skills additionally deal 40% magic ability bonus for 5 SP and upkeep of 3 SP per turn. They have Paladin resistances, increasing their poison, bleeding, and mind resistances by 50 each. Aura of Courage, gain an aura with the following effects. All allies in a 2-tile radius gain plus 20 bravery. Aura of Might, all allies in a 2-tile radius gain plus 10% physical attack and magical attack. And lastly, Aura of Protection. Gain an aura with the following effects. All allies in a 2-tile radius gain 30 bleeding, poison, and mind resistance. for a total of 80 on the paladin, or of course, auras affect paladins themselves. So that's 80 there, and like, plus you can get an extra 30 poison and mind resistance there. And that basically gives them immunities to poison, mind, and bleeding. Because they have natural bleeding resistance and poison and mind, actually. So they're basically immune to all debuffs. Which is pretty nice. They have Aura Improvement, which increases the range of all aura effects by 2 tiles. And lastly, a unique bravery skill, Holy Cross. Deals 60 to 100% magical ability bonus as holy damage, 60 to 100% physical ability bonus as true damage, and applies weaken for 3 turns to all enemies in a cross. Which is a total of 9 enemies if you can get enemies in that exact formation. It's got an accuracy of 100. That's a lot higher than it normally is, isn't it? Accuracy of 80 on Slash. 90 on Shield Bash. 80 there. Wow, that's actually kind of nice. I don't think it can crit. No, I don't think it can. I think it counts as a magic skill. It's divine magic as well, so... Yep, and I think there's something that makes divine magics actually stronger here. No. Well, it increases damage against undead and demons by 20%, Bane of Evil. So that's fun. But yeah, paladins are pretty neat. They get Restore, which allows them to... allows them to be good healers that don't need to hide behind allies. They have immunities to debuffs themselves and can share some resistance, some bravery, and some offense to fellow units. They can deal good damage themselves with Smite Evil. Much like D&D, they're kind of a little bit of everything. They're tanky, they're supportive, they're damage dealing. They've got some unique niches, like, you know, immunities to debuffs. And overall, just a solid class. You're re-rolling that one. Thank you. Alright, please, give me... no. No, I need strength. Yeah, that comes at the cost of 1 endurance, but now I can make that strength potion. When I get common herbs again. And then I can give it to him, so he can finally have Guardian. Do I wanna... I don't really need the intelligence, and that's like the only thing I'm really risking here. Yeah. Trade the intelligence for a point of endurance, that's fine. I don't use magical attack bonus with a assassin, so having the endurance is a lot more impactful. I was hoping for a second point of strength, admittedly, to boost their physical ability bonus, but... we need more willpower for more crit. More crit, more crit. I think there's an achievement to have 10 traits on a single character, by the way. I think it's called, like, main character or something. But yes, I think this might actually... how long have we been going? We've been going for 3 hours. I think this might actually be a pretty good place to end the stream. We just defeated an evil necromancer. Gained a new friendly face in the guild with our paladin teacher. Hang on. Okay, come on. 2 intelligence, 1 wisdom. 2 intelligence, 1 wisdom. 2 intelligence, 1 wisdom. Come on. Yes! Yes! Hell yeah! That's a high note to end the stream off on. Chloe getting the High Mage class, and Desmond is ready to get Guardian, which means Zachary, of course it's the archer not ready to get a higher class. Almost a ranger though, just one more point of dex. Okay, as for the upgrades, what are we looking at here? Alchemy, an alchemy upgrade. Could be nice. One of these three. We'll decide next time. Oh, I suppose we can quickly invest some skill points. Among our characters, who are we looking at? Desmond, what do I want you to have? You've already got Attack of Opportunity, so don't need to go adding that to your repertoire. Could give you shield training to give you more block and stun chance, but something tells me you don't really need that. Art of War could be helpful for you. Vanguard could be helpful. Shield weaponry also helpful. Okay, getting shield training is helpful in that case. Shield training is just it's a boring upgrade, but it's also a pretty impactful one considering I have 15 block. And Guardians are... they do make good usage of high block chance. Like if I go to look at Guardian skill tree, Spell Shield, every skill that can be dodged can also be blocked. So there's some skills that can't be blocked and can instead only be dodged, like Ghostly Touch from the Ghosts. Spell Shield allows you to block those. Improved Attack of Opportunity, Resist Mastery. Hell yeah. Stalwart Defender. Legendary Sword and Shield techniques. Defense Mastery. Guardian Angel, which allows them to transfer 50% of the damage to their Guardian, basically. Whenever, say you put that on a mage, 50% of the damage that affects the mage is going into the Guardian instead. Pretty handy. Tactician is also nice. It's an aura where all allies in a 4-tile radius have dodge, accuracy, and initiative. And of course, paladins also get the skill tree, so they also get Tactician, which means 6 tiles for paladins. Pretty nice, but only on level 20 characters, so... yeah. But anyway, yeah, I suppose we can just do the boring thing of upgrading shield training. Zoe, I'm holding on to that. Zachary. Reactive Shot could be nice. Advanced Bow Techniques could be neat. Body Switch, neat. Emergency Escape, neat. But I think I'm gonna take Poison Weapon with this guy. Poison Weapon is super handy. Alice, you're level 6 now. Could hold out to get this, and this, or I could just take Spell Penetration, or an extra Adept, although I don't think I want an extra Adept, so... Arcane Reach, Advanced Support Spells, and Advanced Offensive Spells are all really... all kind of want those. This affects absolutely everyone, and gives them additional... Ooh, that's actually really nice. Arcane Reach is super nice. Advanced Offensive Spells and Enchant Weapon are all nice. I think I'm gonna hold these two skill points hostage for a bit. Paladin Training Regime. Strength, Endurance, and Willpower for a character. Oh, hey, that's nice. I'm gonna assign someone to that. Yeah. Yeah, you look like you could use a Paladin's Training Regime. Alright, have fun. Roth? Oh my god. Solduck told you that he knows of an old forbidden training regime that can easily I forget about that. Minus 15. It can easily raise the strength and willpower of those who undergo it. He offered to use that knowledge to train one of our adventurers. When you asked him why it was forbidden, he nervously dodged the question, only remarked that the one who will be sent should have some willpower. Well, this should be fine. I'm sure he won't severely traumatize my adventurers. But anyway, I think this is a good place to end the stream off. 3 hours in, we fought a necromancer, did a bunch of side quests, raised some adventurers, started some parties. And I feel like this is a good time to end the stream. Thank you all so much for watching, and goodbye. Oh, wait, no. Thank you all so much for watching, and get some good sleep. There it is.